This isn't cutting my circulation off at all.
Costume update! So, as you guys can tell, I've made a little more progress on my Morrigan / Dragon Age Origins costume. Not quite there yet, and yes, Playlist Live is next week, but I have 2 more days after work and a whole weekend to work on my costume, so I'm totes gonna finish in time. Done you worry, child. I don't know what I was quoting right there. But yeah, basically, you know, this part was already done. This is a bikini top. I went to Walmart and I got a bikini top because while I was able to make the top pretty much exactly like it is in the character art, as we discussed in a previous video, it's a little bit too small. So, you know, it's saying something when a bikini top covers more flesh than your actual costume piece. It's not done. I still have to dye it. I bought this dye that's supposed to be good for polyester, so I'm going to see if that works. You know, it's interesting because I was looking at other people's versions of the same outfit, and almost everybody picked black for this part, which, when I look at the character art, it looks white to me, but anyway, I don't know. There's that, and I have to make the skirt still, which I'm kind of scared of because I can't find consistent art of her skirt. It looks very different from the game, from the promotional art. But rather than see that as a bad thing, I'm going to take that as a sign that I can pretty much do it however I want. And you know, who's gonna say I did it wrong? You know, them's fighting words. I am pretty proud of these pants actually. I made them out of just, you know, fake pleather, and followed a pattern. My friend and I were going to draft our own pattern, but things, you know, happened, so we ended up just using a pattern. But they turned out to fit pretty freaking well. Let me show you if I can. Sorry, sudden frame rate. So I'm not entirely happy with them, but that's because I'm a perfectionist. But yeah, they're pretty much skin tight, which is what I was hoping for. So hooray for actually achieving what I was trying to achieve. I feel like Katniss while I wear these pants, like in her water outfit in the beginning of Catching Fire. Is that the second one? I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, I have the belt to finish, and I have just the various little belts that are all over the place, and her little feathery pauldron thing. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that. As far as her staff goes, her staff actually changes quite a lot in the various art. I think because you can actually change your staff in the game, so you know there's not just one staff for her. So I'm probably just going to use the go away iTunes update. Why do you pop up every time I turn my computer on? So annoying. Anyway, I'm probably just going to use the staff that I already have from my Florin cosplay. I might change it up a little bit, but oh, and I have to finish the necklace too. I have all the stuff for it. I just have to sit down and do it because I'm going to have beads and clay and leather pieces, and I got a plan in my head. I just have to sit down and do it. Hopefully in an environment where there isn't a dog who's going to walk through and ruin everything as I'm working on it. But anyway, just wanted to give that quick update. What else is happening? Well, again, I'm just going to throw this out there in case this is like the first of my videos you've seen in a long time or whatever, but I'm going to be going to Playlist Live in Orlando. I'm actually going to Orlando on March 17th. The convention isn't until that weekend, but I'm going to be in Orlando for a couple of days. Don't really have enough money to go to Disney World, but I don't know what we'll be doing. I'm going to meet my friend from Canada there, and I guess we'll just go exploring. I actually would like to go to Sarasota briefly if I can. True fact, I used to live in Sarasota. It was only for about half a year, but I lived with a girl who I was very good friends with, who I kind of became enemies with when I lived with her, but then I moved back, and then we became friends again, and then she died in 2009, and I would kind of like to go visit her grave, you know, pay my respects. As far as other things to do there, you know, I had this plan of saving up like $500, $600 of extra stuff just for food and everything, but that kind of didn't happen. So I don't know, we might just drive around and explore. I kind of miss Florida, even though I only lived there very briefly, and Florida's actually not that different than California, so that's interesting. But yeah, so that's gonna happen. You know, maybe some people live out in Orlando and would like to, or in that area, and would like to hang out, you know. I don't really want to go to people's houses necessarily, because that's a little skeevy, but if you want to like meet at a park or just coffee or something, totally let me know. I know, you know, you can email me, gamesarforfight@gmail, or you can message me on Facebook, although I discourage that because Facebook messaging is kind of hard to check. Like, I can't get it to work on my phone at all, and I'm almost never on a computer except at work. Or you can tweet at me. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing that other YouTubers do. I don't know. I'm gonna remove this thing because it's really bugging me. Back to what I was saying. It's really freaking hot here. Yeah, that's actually going to be a major concern because all this weather is freaking hot. I'm actually, you know, kind of scared. It's gonna end up being really hot. Oh yeah, and these boots that I got from Goodwill for $3, $4 because they were half off. Yeah, half off boots at Goodwill. Yeah, actually I think it's Salvation Army. Whatever, don't even matter. Where was I? Yes, playlist. But before playlist, I am actually going to be going to a concert this Friday for Steam Power Giraffe, which you guys, if you've been following my channel at all, probably are pretty familiar with. If not, go look them up. They're a band that dresses up as robots, and they got comedy skits in between their music, and their music ranges a lot. Some of it's like Beatlesy, some of it even has little bits of dubstep. I can't accurately cover the scope of SPG in one video, so just check them out. But I will be going to that with a bunch of my friends, and actually some of you guys are going to be there, specifically Zeus Tang, I know, is going to be there, and maybe some more of you, I don't know. If you are, I'll probably be wearing this, so just come up and say hi. Just, you know, don't run up and hug me, like poke me in the shoulder first, so I'm not like, oh my god, I'm being attacked, you know, just because it's a little scary, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm rambling a lot, I'm sorry, it's hot. I'm tired from work. But that's happening, so concert on the Friday, playlist live for a week after that, you know, like 3 or 4 days in Florida and then 3 or 4 days at playlist. We actually got a hotel room, I think at the hotel. If not the hotel that playlist is at, then one of the hotels that there's going to be a shuttle going back into it, so hopefully I don't have to like walk really far in 2 in the morning back to my hotel room like I did with VidCon, which is kind of terrifying because Anaheim is not the safest neighborhood. And then after that, there's actually 2 events happening in April that I'm going to try to go to. One of them is the Renaissance Fair in Escondido. I'm going to be going with my friends. I think it's 3 weekends. I don't know if I'll be going every weekend, but I will definitely be going at least 1 weekend, so if any of you guys happen to go to Escondido Fair or whatever, I don't know what I'm going to wear. My friend has a bunch of extra Renaissance garb, and we were going to work on maybe coming up with a character for me. They're part of this group called the Black Company, and I haven't officially applied to become a member of the group yet, but I know like everybody in it, so I kind of just sort of unofficially hang out with them at every fair, so that's fun. And then there's also WonderCon, which is a miniature Comic-Con. It's actually run by the same people as Comic-Con in Anaheim, in the convention center, the same one as VidCon, the same one that Anime Expo used to be at. But I'm not too sure I'm going to be able to go to that one because I was really on the fence about it, and then my friend was like, hey, GamerCon's going to have a booth there, you want to help out? And I was like, well, if there's going to be people that actually know there, then sure. And so he actually gave me the professional badge link to apply, and I went there and it said, you have to have a Comic-Con member ID to even apply for this membership or even the normal membership. And the last time I went to Comic-Con, I was, what, 14? So I don't know my member ID. I don't even know what email I was using at that point. And it wouldn't let me sign up because they closed it down for people that are going to buy Comic-Con tickets. So let's revise this. I'm interested in WonderCon. They are using the same system for WonderCon that they are for Comic-Con. And because Comic-Con is ridiculously impossible to get into, I mean, I live in San Diego and I can't even go because it's expensive and tickets sell out immediately. Yada yada yada. Because of that, I'm having a lot of trouble even getting to go to WonderCon. So that kind of sucks. So, but I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I'll be able to get just a normal pass or something like that, or maybe I'll find someone who can get me in, you know, as part of their group. I don't know. I'll figure it out. If I am definitely going, I will let you guys know. And if any of you guys are going to be there, then we can meet up. And why am I so out of breath? Oh yeah, it's because this thing cuts my circulation off. Yeah, I took out the string that came with it and I replaced it with this freaking piece of leather, but I think I'm gonna have to switch it back because the other thing actually stretched and this one doesn't, and it's I've only been wearing it for like 10 minutes and it's already like cutting into my skin. Oh, the trials and tribulations of cosplay. And makeup's not final or anything either, and I have to dye my hair brown. I have to go from purple hair to brown hair. That's not usually how it goes for cosplay. No sir. Anyway, but yeah, that's pretty much that. But I'm about to make a video. I was actually going to make it part of this video, but this video is getting way too long, so I'm going to make it a separate video, where I thought it would be nice to talk about the top 5 or 6 YouTubers that I really like to collaborate with. I know words. And, you know, I'll go into more detail into the actual video, but basically my whole idea for it, I was watching this I was watching a video of the Becoming YouTube panel at VidCon last year, which I was at, but did not at that time know about Becoming YouTube, so I didn't go to the panel, and now I'm like, oh, curses, fate, if only I'd known. But that's alright, maybe there'll be a playlist, maybe there'll be at the next VidCon, who knows, I'm sure my chance will come to bask in the glory of Benjamin Cook and his posse of UK YouTubers. Anyway, I was watching this video and they mentioned in the video, one of the people asked, if you want to collaborate with other YouTubers, what's the best way to, you know, make your desires known to them? And I don't remember who it was on the panel. It was a whole panel, only one girl, Lex, and everybody else was guys, but there's a whole Becoming YouTube episode about that. Thank you, Siren. Anyway, one of the people asked, like, how do you alert other YouTubers to the fact that you want to contribute or collaborate with them? And some of the people on the panel said, well, I find the best way is to make a video where you tell people you want to collaborate with them. And I've actually done this before, and I've gotten responses from the people saying, sure, we'll totally make a video together. And then nothing ever happened. They like replied twice and then were like, I'm too busy. Admitted one of them was PewDiePie, who went from like this to this, so I can't really blame him for forgetting about me, and honestly, at this point I'm not sure our channels are similar enough that it would make sense. You know, he's got his whole thing going, I'm trying to go in a different direction. I know it doesn't look like it, but I am. So, you know, that probably wouldn't work out. Another one is Tobuscus, who I'll go into more detail in the video. Let's not get into it right here. But anyway, and I thought, you know, okay, maybe I'll try that again, but this time, instead of making it like sort of a pleading, oh, please make a movie, please, I'll, I don't know, make it more of a top whatever. And I made it 6 because I was having so much trouble going through the list of all the YouTubers I followed all of the years, including the people I've just now started following because I started going through the playlist live special guest list and like watching everybody's videos so I can maybe know who the heck is going on there, because as I've explained before, problem with VidCon was that all these people that girls are screaming over I've never seen before, because I've been on YouTube since 2005, 6, and I don't follow the whippersnappers as much as I used to. Anyway, this video's all over the place, when am I not? So yeah, that video's gonna happen in a bit, and I might as well wear this costume again because I need to get used to it and because I'm proud of it, even though I'm not done, and even though I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, I don't like that part, 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 I definitely don't like that part. But that's what an artist is. You're always your worst critic. And cosplay is definitely an art form, especially when you're taking some completely physically impossible outfit and trying to make it look the same in the physical world, which, let me tell you, this is not an easy costume to do. I triple dog dare you to get it to look like the character art. This alone, freaking hard to do. Okay, it's hot. I'm gonna go make a video now, and edit this video, I guess, and hopefully have them online soon. And if you're wondering when I'm going to have more Let's Plays or game reviews or, you know, strictly video game content, I have a couple of skits in the works. They've kind of been pushed under the rug because of full-time job, but, you know, following my attendance to playlist, I have a new passion to push aside my tiredness and my lack of time, make time, and drink lots of caffeine so I can make videos anyway. And yes, there will be more videos. Also, last thing, I asked this already, but just to confirm, I said, would you guys be interested if I did some sort of vloggy type things while I'm going to Florida for playlist? I was at VidCon. And you guys said yeah, so I guess I think there's a new YouTube app for the phone. I'm gonna experiment with that. If it doesn't, or not new YouTube, but they changed it so you could actually like edit video together. Because I tried to do it with playlist. I tried to make some separate videos and I couldn't get my phone to put them together. Uploading them will be an issue. I guess I'll have to like go to Starbucks or something, but hey, I love any excuse to go to Starbucks. So we'll make it happen. But yeah, so I'll make vlogs happen. And if there's anywhere in Orlando or thereabouts that you think I should definitely go visit that doesn't cost $100-something like Disneyland or Disney World does, let me know and I can try to go there. I might be renting a car. I'm gonna have to see where I am financially. Yeah, it really sucks having so much time at work and so little money. Of course it's my fault for spending like ridiculous amounts of money on my outfit, but whatever, as long as it looks good, right? Okay. Elu, whoa, snake, distracted. Where are you going? To my space to explore. And, that's about it. Okay. I'm gonna go get a glass of cold water before I start the next video though, because I'm really hot and tired. Okay.